The most astonishing royal necklaces that shocked the world. One necklace appeared on every banknote in the Commonwealth. One was worn to the most famous dance in White House history. One was looted from a treasury in Lahore and turned into a crown jewel. 15 necklaces, 15 stories that span centuries of royalty, scandal and breathtaking wealth. This is the list no royal family wanted made public. Queen Elizabeth's Aquamarine Suite necklace. In 1953, the newly crowned Queen of England received a gift so extraordinary that jewellers spent over a year simply searching for stones worthy of it. The President and people of Brazil presented Queen Elizabeth II with a necklace and matching earrings of aquamarine and diamonds as a coronation gift. And finding perfectly matched aquamarines had taken the craftsmen at Mappin & Webb in Rio de Janeiro more than a year. The necklace featured 9 large rectangular aquamarines set in diamond scrolls, with a large aquamarine pendant drop that would later become the centerpiece of a refashioned tiara. The Queen loved the set so devotedly that she commissioned a matching tiara from Garrard in 1957 and wore the full parure for the Swedish state visit to Britain in 1954, a Commonwealth Prime Minister's dinner in 1955 and at a Thanksgiving dinner in London in 1958. In 1971, Garrard craftsmen were tasked with adding a new central ornament, the large pendant aquamarine from the original 1953 necklace, to the tiara, more than doubling its original height. The tiara would go on to become one of the most beloved pieces in the entire royal collection. But here is the detail that stops most people cold: that tiara has never been worn by any other member of the royal family. Not once. The question of who, if anyone, will ever wear it next remains entirely unanswered. Queen Camilla's Van Cleef & Arpels Snowflake Necklace. Van Cleef & Arpels has been crafting winter magic since the 1940s, and Queen Camilla, long one of the brand's most devoted admirers, has made their snowflake pendant one of her most recognisable signature pieces. The necklace incorporates a dazzling 85 stones totalling 6.05 carats, with round diamonds combining to form delicate, interlocking winter motifs that catch light from every angle. It is not flashy in the way of grand parures. It is quietly devastating, the kind of necklace that draws the eye and holds it. Camilla has paired it with everything from formal evening gowns to day wear, proving that true elegance needs no occasion. One must ask, for a queen consort navigating perhaps the most scrutinised public image in modern royalty, what does it mean to choose snowflakes, ephemeral, crystalline, identical to nothing, as a personal signature? Princess Anne's Unique Necklace, 1984. In 1984, Princess Anne travelled to the Gambia on behalf of the Save the Children Fund, a tour that demonstrated, as always, her fierce and unflinching dedication to humanitarian work. But it was what she wore around her neck that nobody could stop talking about. The necklace, believed to be bronze or gold, featured multiple sun symbols suspended from a series of delicate layered chains. Its origins remain entirely unknown to this day. She has never been photographed wearing it since. In a royal family famous for documented, catalogued, historically traceable jewels, this single mysterious piece stands entirely alone. Princess Anne has never explained it, and somehow that makes it far more fascinating than any diamond in a vault. Queen Maxima's Tanzanite Necklace. Queen Maxima of the Netherlands is widely regarded as one of the boldest jewellery wearers in the entire world of royalty, and her Tanzanite suite is amongst her most arresting possessions. Tanzanite, discovered only in 1967 near Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, is estimated to be 1,000 times rarer than diamond. Its extraordinary trichroic quality, shifting between violet, blue and burgundy depending on the light, makes it almost impossible to fully capture in photographs. Maxima wears her Tanzanite pieces with the authority of someone who understands that true rarity needs no introduction. What remains undisclosed, however, is where this particular suite came from and who gave it to her. Princess Soraya's Harry Winston Diamond Necklace. Princess Soraya Esfandiari Bakhtiari, the breathtaking second wife of Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi of Iran, was not merely adorned in jewels, she was draped in them, and Harry Winston, the so-called King of Diamonds, was her jeweller of choice. Winston was the man who purchased the Hope Diamond. He was the man who dressed Hollywood's greatest stars, and for Princess Soraya he created pieces of such extraordinary scale and architectural brilliance that photographs of her wearing them still circulate today as benchmarks of what royal jewellery can be at its most extravagant. Soraya was ultimately divorced from the Shah in 1958, allegedly because she had not produced an heir, and her fate after that divorce is one of the most poignant and largely forgotten stories in 20th century royal history. The Oslofjord Necklace. Queen Sonia of Norway wears the Oslofjord necklace as though the sea itself fashioned it for her, and in a sense, it did. Named for the magnificent fjord that stretches toward Oslo, the piece reflects the natural grandeur of the Norwegian landscape in its flowing, organic design. Queen Sonia, a former commoner who married King Harold V and built one of the most respected reputations in European royalty, has long used jewellery as a quiet form of national storytelling. The Oslofjord necklace is precisely that, a piece that speaks of place, of identity, of a country expressed in gold and stone. The specific commission history of this extraordinary piece, however, has never been fully made public. Queen Nazli's Van Cleef and Arpels diamond necklace. Queen Nazli of Egypt, mother of King Farouk, wore Van Cleef and Arpels diamonds with the unapologetic grandeur of a woman who had ruled an ancient kingdom. The House of Van Cleef and Arpels had by the mid-20th century become the jeweller of choice for Middle Eastern royalty, and Nazli's diamond necklace represented the brand at its most lavish peak. What makes her story particularly extraordinary is what followed. After Egypt's 1952 revolution, the royal family was exiled, their possessions seized or scattered, and the fate of many of their extraordinary jewels became uncertain. Where this necklace ultimately went is a question that remains, fascinatingly, unresolved. Kate Middleton's Emerald Wedding Gift Necklace. When Kate Middleton appeared at the 2018 BAFTAs, visibly pregnant, dressed in a deep forest green Jenny Packham gown, she debuted a necklace that stopped the room. The necklace is set with white diamonds, yellow diamonds, and square-cut emeralds within a floral border of diamonds, and is believed to be part of a private gift set presented to her, following her 2011 wedding to Prince William. The matching earrings had appeared before, but this was the first time the world saw the necklace, and the effect was immediate. What makes this piece especially compelling is its total privacy. Unlike virtually every other piece in the Princess of Wales's public jewellery wardrobe, the specific donor of this gift has never been confirmed. A wedding present of such obvious magnitude from someone important enough to remain anonymous, that alone is a story worth following. Princess Faiza's Art Deco Emerald Necklace. Princess Faiza of Egypt, sister of King Farouk, possessed jewels that rivaled the treasures of any European royal house, and her Art Deco emerald necklace stood among the finest expressions of that extraordinary era of design. Art Deco jewellery, with its geometric precision, contrasting colour combinations and architectural boldness, represented a rupture from everything that came before, and in the hands of the craftsmen who served Middle Eastern royalty in the 1930s and 1940s, it reached heights of technical virtuosity that have never been surpassed. Like so much of the Egyptian royal collection, the subsequent history of this piece is as dramatic and uncertain as the fall of the monarchy itself. The Nizam of Hyderabad Necklace. This is perhaps the single most staggering origin story in the entire royal jewellery collection. In 1947, the Nizam of Hyderabad, one of the richest men in the world, offered Princess Elizabeth a wedding gift from Cartier London, her choice of 2 items. The Nizam instructed Cartier London that Princess Elizabeth might select anything she wished from their stock. The gift was among the most significant presented at the wedding, and the diamonds were subsequently mounted by Cartier London. The necklace consists of a chain of 38 diamonds with a diamond-encrusted snap. The centre is pavé set with a detachable double-drop pendant, 13 emerald-cut diamonds and a pear-shaped drop. The necklace appears in the first official portraits of Queen Elizabeth II, photographed by Dorothy Wilding shortly after the accession in 1952. Those portraits were used as the basis for the Queen's image on postage stamps and banknotes across the Commonwealth, making it one of the most reproduced Cartier pieces of the 20th century. The Princess of Wales remains the only royal lady to have worn the Nizam of Hyderabad piece besides Queen Elizabeth. Estimated at over £66 million, it now sits in a vault, and its next chapter has not yet been written. The Danish ruby parure. The Danish royal family possesses one of Europe's oldest and most distinguished jewellery collections, and the ruby parure is among its crown glories, a suite of deep, blood-red rubies set in gold that has graced Danish queens across generations. Rubies prized above all other coloured gemstones by ancient civilizations from Burma to India to Persia carry a weight of history that diamonds simply cannot match. The specific stones in the Danish parure trace their lineage through royal houses that no longer exist, marriages that reshaped the map of Europe, and occasions that define the continent's history. The full provenance of these extraordinary stones, passed quietly through centuries of Danish royal inheritance, is known only in part. Camilla's ruby and diamond breastplate. No piece in Queen Camilla's wardrobe has provoked more stunned conversation than this jaw-dropping ruby necklace. So large, so encrusted, so architecturally bold that observers have compared it to a breastplate. In March 2006, the Saudi royal family gifted a trio of bejewelled parures to Charles and Camilla, one set with sapphires, one with emeralds, and one with rubies. While never officially confirmed, many believe this necklace, featuring 37 rubies set in diamond clusters, arranged between geometric diamond spacer elements, is that ruby gift. Worn during an appearance in New York, it commanded every camera in the room. It is the kind of necklace that does not ask for attention, it simply takes it. What the total value of the three Saudi parures combined might be has never been disclosed. Princess Diana's sapphire and pearl choker necklace. The choker that Princess Diana wore to dance with John Travolta at the White House is composed of pearls and a sapphire brooch. The brooch was a gift from the Queen Mother before Diana's marriage to Prince Charles. After the wedding, Diana had the sapphire brooch converted into the clasp of a magnificent 7-strand pearl choker, and one of its earliest famous appearances was in 1985 when she wore it to dance with John Travolta at the White House. Travolta later summed up the experience. "Think of the setting. We were at the White House. It's midnight. The stage is like a dream." Another famous appearance came in 1994 when Diana wore the piece alongside the daring revenge dress on the night Prince Charles publicly confessed to adultery. The same necklace, worn in joy, then worn in defiance, is now in a vault, unseen by the public. Whether William or Harry will ever allow it to be worn again is a question that quietly haunts every royal jewellery conversation. The Coronation Necklace. The new diamond necklace made for Queen Victoria, now known as the Coronation Necklace, was completed by Garrard in 1858. 9 of the large collar-set diamonds in the necklace were taken from a garter badge and a sword hilt. The diamond pendant, known as the Lahore Diamond, weighing 22.48 carats, was until 1849 part of the Lahore Treasury in the Punjab region of present-day Pakistan. When the area was taken over by British colonists that year, the diamond was removed from the treasury and presented to Queen Victoria in 1851. This exquisite piece has been worn during coronations in 1902, 1911, 1937 and 1953. Queen Camilla wore it at the coronation of King Charles III in 2023, the 5th coronation in its history. Every time it appears around a royal neck, it carries with it an entire empire's worth of conquest, legacy, and unresolved questions that grow louder, not quieter, with time. Of all 15 necklaces on this list, it is perhaps the Brazilian Aquamarine that speaks most movingly of the relationship between a monarch and her people. A gift from an entire nation, assembled stone by stone over a year of searching, worn across 7 decades of a reign unlike any other in modern history, and now resting in the royal collection, waiting. The tiara that grew from this necklace has only ever touched one head. The question of what happens next to the most beloved pieces of the most documented reign in British history is one the world is only beginning to ask. The answer, when it comes, will be another story entirely.